Welcome back to Nazareto's channel, my dear viewers. I got the new Jetson e-bike right here. I want to show you the unboxing video, see how it comes packaged, and see what it's all about. This is a Jetson Haze folding electric bicycle. It says it has a 350 watt hub motor, removable battery, pedal assist, and it's electric, fast charging, very portable. Let's see what it's about. I picked it up from Costco, and I have another video of Jetson, but this is upgraded Jetson bike. So let's look over the box. Box is not damaged anywhere, maybe a little bit. It says Jetson here on the side. Some pictures, shows you how it's folded. So the box looks good. Let's open it up. Okay, exciting. All right, nicely packaged. You can easily put it in your trunk. Very easy. Any vehicle, if it's whether you have a sedan or SUV, it's nicely folded. Let's take some of the stuff out. Everything is zip tied. So I put it on the table, took it out with one hand, very light, maybe 45, 50 pounds, no more. Put it on the table. Let's look around. It's a nice emblem here on the side, Jetson. Cool. Right away I noticed this mud flap, very cool. Plastic. A shock absorber behind the seat, that's cool. I don't have it on my other e-bike. Battery right here, also has a lock there too. All right, let's remove these zip ties first. One here. A bunch of them. Nicely padded, nice. So there'll be no scratches. Always look around when you unpackage the e-bike. Make sure there's no scratches. Make sure oh, this is nice finish. It feels nice. It's not just a paint. It's just like powder coating almost. Feels very heavy. And so I flip the bike around. I have more zip ties. There's a lot of zip ties. One here on a handlebar. They did a very good job on this bike packaging. One here, one there. A few more over here. So while you do this, also look around for any imperfections, inspect everything. So far so good, the finish is great. This is our latch mechanism for the steering wheel, for the handlebars. All right. Okay, so we're done with the zip ties. Let's lock this steering wheel in place. You just pull it up and just clicks into place. That's good. Here we have to mount this part, our handlebars. We got two keys. There's this. It's a nice looking e-bike. It's small, but nice. Disc brakes. Of course, these are not hydraulic. These are regular cable mechanical ones. So far it looks nice. All right, let's fold it in place. So I'm gonna secure this handlebar. I'm gonna unscrew this, and this handlebar is gonna go in, and we're gonna put this clamp over and tighten it. As you see here, I removed this piece. I'm gonna put it on the side, and I'm gonna slide this. See, this part slides. I'm gonna put our handlebar into place. And remember, the throttle has to be, let's see, yeah, it's like this. Now we're gonna put this metal piece back into place. Okay, so the handlebar like this. The throttle has to be on the right side. As you see, there's our wheel. This slides in here. Let's put this pin back. So there you go. Push this part in, and our handlebar is secured. There's also a nice little bell. And on this side, our throttle. All right, let's unfold this thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it with one hand. I lift it up. It locks into place here. See where the battery connectors are? It locks into place like this. Okay, let's try doing it again. Let's lock this part into place. Like this. Take this latch. Cool. And the bike is latched and locked. Nice solid latch. All right, so what else we have to do? Install the seat posts, install the pedals, and I think this is it. But so far it looks great. Oh, and I didn't even see this, but there's a lock for the rear wheel. So if you go somewhere, you want to lock the wheel so nobody steals it, you can just lock it here. And there's a little cover here, plus rubber cover. That's nice. It looks good. I like the finish. I like the build quality, and there's built-in LED into the light, into the seat post. Also, here we have this light, this little LED up front, also built in, and it's nicely flushed. Here's the seat post, and the seat has a springs on the bottom for absorption of the bumps. Very nice seat. Looks pretty comfortable. Let's install it. Simple, very simple. All you do, turn this clamp, slide the seat, adjust it the way you want it, and then lock it into place. And there are these markings for the height. It's pretty cool. Now let's leave it about this height. In this box we have a manual, some basic tools. Oh cool, there's even a hand pump, a little pump. That's nice. The charger. And the pedals. And I think these pedals, the one you can fold. So let's install them. There's some markings left and the one for the right. Took the left pedal. Let's see. I think it's counterclockwise. Yeah, it's counterclockwise, the thread. So turn left and your pedal is good. So you need to use this tool and go left counterclockwise. And then the right pedal, it goes clockwise. So that's how it goes. Thread it in. You can use this tool. So far this bike looks great and it feels good. Well built. Scared. And I want to show you how this pedal, you can fold it. Just there's this thing you pull, this mechanism. You can fold the pedal for storage. And then just to open it, that's it, it locks. All right, let's see what we need to do. We installed the seat, we installed the pedals, all the zip ties removed. Bike looks great. Out of the box, perfect. Good feel to it, very nice latch. This feels very sturdy. Well built, good quality, guys. I like the finish, the shock. Now, with these keys, you can lock the rear wheel so nobody can just steal it and right away. The battery charge is here. There's a little port, and then there's a little rubber grommet. You can close this port right here. On the bottom, what's going on here? All the cables are going here. So when you unfold this bike, you can put the key here, and when you turn it left, its battery is locked. When you turn it right, the battery is unlocked. Okay, so when you turn the key and then let go, it goes back to this lock position. So you have to turn it, hold it, and pull the battery out. So let's look at this battery. What does it say here on the side? The model number, lithium-ion battery, 7.5 amp, 360 watts, 54.6 volt. Oh wow. It says Jetson on the side. Feels pretty heavy. Feels very heavy. On the side here we have on off switch. I like that. You can also charge this battery externally. There's a little window here. You can just pop this little rubber piece and you can charge the battery outside the bike. There you go. The battery back, you just slide it into place. This locks. See, it's not going anywhere. And look at this also. The stand, the bike itself has this nice rubber stand. So when you fold it, you can just stand it and on this nice, very thick rubber stand here. That's cool. What else? Let's fold it back and try power it on. Now I'm doing everything even with one hand, so I think this is on. Yep. Also, this bike has a very nice solid kickstand. Boom. All right. Power on. You click this button and it nicely clicks. I think these are the speed modes. 1, 2, 3. And it shows you a charge here. The little lights shows you how well the battery is charged. So the battery is charged. But before to turn it on, you need to remove this latch, like open it up, hit that little toggle switch, and the bike will have power. You want to turn it off, click, and then the lights disappear. Nice. Let's do speed number 3. Let's lift it up. So I tried to make this wheel spin, but it's locked. So you got to put the key inside here. So you put the key in, turn it left, turn it right actually. This thing pops out, and then you turn it left. So this little thing is not blocking your rotor. So the idea is, like, when you push this in and lock it, this little thing that comes out on this side, and it locks the rotor so the wheel won't spin. So when you do this, the thing pops out, and now you're ready to ride. All right, let's see what happens. Woo-hoo. Damn. Wow. Cool. And on the back here, once you start driving, this little light flashes. Let's hold this button, see what happens. And when you hold the button, the light on the front turns on, the LED, and on the back, this light turns on. So it's cool. This one is built in, looks nice, flashed, built into the frame. This one's also cool. It's a nice looking e-bike, small 350 watt motor, but it should be enough for like 20 miles, I believe. I'm gonna go ride her on the street now. But the finish looks great. Out of the box, it's fairly easy to assemble. It looks great. I'm gonna check how many PSI to put in this tires. It should say here on the side. Okay, so before you ride, look how many PSI you need to put in this tire. It says right here, 35 to 45 PSI. And we do need to inflate these tires because they're a little bit low. Okay, here's what it says on the tires. 16 by 2.125-54. These one are Chow Yang tires. I also really like the rim itself. Looks pretty cool. It doesn't have spokes, you know, like my other e-bike has these spokes. This one is a rim, which is cool. These disc brakes looks kind of shiny, very, very shiny. All right. This is like a little magnet, so when you fold it together, these two magnets, they hold the bike together, folded. So this piece goes on this piece, and it's like folded. All right, what else I can add here? I like the way the cables are routed through the inside of this handlebar very nicely. There are no zip ties here, it's just all nicely blended. It just looks great. All right, let's inflate the tires, guys. I'm gonna turn this on, set to 45, and let's... Back here, this valve stem, it's kind of sticking out. It's turned a little bit outward, so it's easier to connect this pump. All right. just want to show you guys in comparison Jetson and electric XP. What a difference, guys. Look how tiny this Jetson is. But it delivers power. This is my electric bike. 3-inch fat tires. Much more massive. But both of these bikes are foldable. And you can put them in your trunk and have a nice bike ride. It's just this one is like a super compact. Look how small it is comparing to this one. So let's go for a ride. I did my final look. Everything is assembled. Battery is actually charged. Let's stick it on the street. All right, first thing first, you turn on the power. Hear the click. This light flashes here. I'm gonna put speed mode 1. Hold this button and you turn on your headlights. As you see here, the light is on because it's actually evening hours right now. This one's also on. So the bike is ready to go. All right, I'm gonna be doing this one-handed. Let's see how well that goes. And I'm like 230 pounds and this thing is holding, it's going. All right, let's go to speed number 3. It got some power, even for a heavy guy like me, it's going. I'm not even pedaling, I'm just holding a throttle button. This thing is moving like 15 miles an hour right now. Brakes are pretty good too. Wow. It had no hesitation pulling my weight. Absolutely not. Even for this tiny bike like this, it had no problem absolutely pulling me. And I got about 15 miles an hour with one hand. Look at this, guys. It looks so slick. All right, little Jetson, show me what you got. Let's go. Let's do it. Whoa. It's moving. It's going pretty fast. It's about 16 miles an hour right now. This bike would be perfect for like around the city. I can hear the brakes rubbing a little bit because maybe they're brand new. I'm giving some pedal assist. Wow. And it's going, guys. It's fun. It's actually fun. This little bike has some power. All right, where are we gonna go? Let's go right. Whoa! Now I'm riding around my neighborhood and I'm very impressed with this little Jetson. It's like a little rocket. I don't feel much help from the pedals when I'm spinning. Doesn't give me much power. I'm just primarily using a throttle and this thing is going. It is going. About 15 miles an hour right now. Gotta slow it down because I'm holding with my hand. Brakes are actually very good. Pretty quiet when you brake. Pulling 230-pound big dude, like no problem at all. So I just came back from my ride. I went to my neighborhood, a few circles around my neighborhood. This bike can definitely pull some weight. You can feel that. So yeah, this bike can definitely pull some weight. Wait, Frankie. Yeah, my dogs are curious. I'm gonna charge the battery to 100%. But in the meantime, let's look at the manual, see what the manual says. Very nice detailed manual with a beautiful pictures. It explains everything. See, I was talking about the locking magnet. It shows you everything here. All the details. How to lock it, how to unlock it, how to fold it. You know, everything is in the manual. Shows you about the pedals. I just want to see about the charging part. And when you secure the handlebar, you have to remove it. Don't forget, don't lose this curved washer. Very important. And it also shows you to turn off the battery, you need to open the latch, turn it off. So it's kind of hidden out of the way, this button. Shows you how to remove the battery, just like I showed you. Turn the key and pull the tab. But where is the charging? Okay, charging the battery. See this little port on the bike itself? It's right here. This little port right here. What's up? And you just plug it in here. Or you can take the battery out completely, and on the side of the battery there's a port. So it says here, charging in the installed battery. Shows you the lights. Red is charging, green charging is complete. Also here the manual mentions how to lock and unlock the rear wheel for security, for safety. And also riding the Haze, it tells you about the handlebars, how you can adjust the brakes. It tells you about the speed mode. So everything is in this little perfect manual. When you look at page 11 of this manual, it tells you about the max speed, 24.9 kilometers per hour or 15.5 miles per hour. Range with a throttle, it's 15 miles or 24.1 km. Range with a pedal assist is 20 mile. Battery, 48.8 volts, 7.5 amp, lithium ion, motor, 350 watt. And the charging, 100 to 240 volts. Charging time up to 5 hours. Maximum climbing angle is 15 degrees. Very important. So I plug it in. And here we have a red light. So it says up to 5 hours charge. Depends how drained the battery is. So we charge it this way. At the same time, let's take the battery out. Take the battery out. Now we can just charge it on the table somewhere. Push it in. And it's charging. Just want to show you this. This bike does not have like a speedometer here. Like electric, for example, I have a speedometer, the battery energy bar. And the Jetson, it's a simple bike. All it has like a little bar here on the side that shows you how low is your battery. Also, this electric, I have some 7 extra speeds. So if I'm like doing the pedal assist, I can actually propel the bike forward. This one does not have, it just has like a 1 gear. And if you're using a pedal assist, I don't know, I don't feel like it's doing much. But it's a price difference. I pay for this one like 500 and this is like 1,000. So much heavier bike, more capable. This one is more for fun, going on the paved roads. I mean, 20 miles maximum range, it's fine, but I can do 20 miles with my weight, was a big guy. I can do 20 miles on this one easy, no problem. So this is more like fun bike. I think maybe for kids, for teenagers is awesome, but for a big person, I don't think it's powerful enough. 350 watt motor, it's okay. 15 miles, it's okay. But when you're riding 28 miles per hour on this beast, it's fun. You feel it. You feel there's so much more fun. So you can guys look into this. If you have any questions, you can ask me about this electric. But I mean, Jetson, not too bad, you know. It's not a fair comparison. It's two different bikes. So when I compare these two batteries, this is Jetson battery and this is electric XP. This one feels much more heavy. Has a metal cover. This one is like a plastic cover. Also, you can charge the electric one with the side. On the side, there's a port. But this one, the Jetson has like a little switch, and this doesn't. This one doesn't. This one electric has like a latch here. When you turn the key, this will lock inside the bike. This one also has this mechanism, but it's on the bottom, so that's cool. Also, you can lock it. Again, that's unfair comparison, but I still just want to show you this so you at least see it. And the electric battery, I have, what do I have here? Oh, on the side here. It's 48 volt, 10.4 amp. And this one says 48 volt, 7.5 amp, 360 watt power. This one much more powerful. So, just so you know. Thing I do like about this bike better than electric, for example, there's like a little shelf here for the battery to sit in, see? And when you install it, it automatically locks into place. This little latch right here, so look, hear it? And it's not going anywhere, which is good. Then you need to put the key in, turn it clockwise, and then you can remove the battery. This is nice, and it doesn't rattle. On electric, it can feel a little bit of battery rattle inside, but not much. This is solid. Inside here, this is where our controller, speed controller is. It's nicely secured, tight. It's only 4 screws to remove it. This plate comes out. This is all our wiring here. Everything nicely put together. A lot of wiring. This is our speed controller. Here it is. And it says right here, brushless drive motor controller, 48 volts, current 15 plus minus 1 amp, under voltage 41. It says here the date, Haze model. It's a small tiny controller, but I like the way everything nicely put together. All the cables are sealed. Very nice job. Also a lot of space for this small controller. Overall, I like the way this bike is built. The build quality is great. Feels right. Has enough power to pull you. I'm sure you can modify it later, put a bigger controller, you know. But it's not like an off-roading bike. It's just for trails, paved roads, 15 miles per hour top speed. For some people, it's enough. I mean, it's not a bad bike. It's not a bad bike. It's pretty nicely built. I think it has enough power. 350 watt motor, it's enough. But it's not for me. It is definitely not for me. I'm a heavy guy. The power that electric delivers, it's much more fun than this. You see how small the wheels are? I look like a clown on this thing going around the neighborhood. This bike more, I would say it's more for like a teenager, you know, somebody younger, but not for me. Also, when I was pedaling, trying to do some help the motor, doing some pedal assist, I did not feel like I was doing much. It wasn't just going fast, not doing much. So when I pedal with this one, pedal assist on this bike, 7 speed, I can even turn off the power and I can still propel this bike. 60-pound bike was just just by pedaling. This one, not so much. But the seat is nice. The seat is the most, I like the seat a lot. Out of the box for this little bike, the seat was very comfortable, very cushy, and I like that there's this shock absorber, and there's a sticker. It says 1,300 lbs shock absorber. So it was a smooth ride. I like the way the frame is built here. See, there's a hinge here. That's kind of cool. So when you go over the bumps, the shock absorbs it. And the stand is much better than an electric. It's a rubber piece here. When you look at this one, for example, there's no shock absorber. The frame is rigid here, and it's a little bit rougher ride, but these tires makes up the difference. And as you see, the electric has a shock absorber fork. This one, very simple, doesn't have it, which is fine if you go on paved roads, but if you go like off-roading a little bit in the forest, you might feel more vibration. I'm not an expert on these e-bikes, but I started off, I bought a Jetson, the first version, and then I bought the electric. I fell in love with electric, and I decided to buy this one to give it a try, just maybe for my daughter. I'm gonna keep it. But the best ride is on the regular track bikes. I just love these tracks. Electric bikes, electric e-bikes, they are fun, definitely fun, but you get lazy on these things. That's what I've noticed. You get lazy because you're having so much fun. You just don't want to exercise. You just want to use the throttle. What I really like about this bike, I really like it. You can lock your rear wheel. Boom. And that's it. And you can't ride this thing. I wish the electric had something like this, but it doesn't. So that is, I love about it. I love these, that there are no spokes. There are these aluminum rim. Shock absorber is solid. Looks pretty cool. The ride was nice. Even for a heavy person like me, is pretty good. There's a hinge here, so the bike actually absorbs the bumps. Yeah, pretty cool little things. This stand is very strong. Boom. Pretty good. You also have mechanical brakes, so when you pull the cable over there, it's gonna squeeze these brake pads and the bike is gonna stop. See? It's easy to replace them. Remove the pin and you can just slide the pads out. So this is good. On the front and on the rear, they have brake pads. Doesn't show what brand of brake pads, but like on this one, I have Tektro mechanical brakes. This one doesn't say what brand it is. It's probably Jetson something. Build quality is overall good. I don't see any issues. Handles pretty good. But this bike is not for a big person, because you will look like a clown on this thing. Still fun, but depends what you want, what kind of e-bike you want. As a first bike, yes, not bad, but you should, if you want to upgrade, go to something like this, bigger, with the fatter tires. This is more like a fun bike to go around the city. For me, it's not enough. 15 miles. I need at least, 15 miles per hour. That's not enough. That's not fast enough. I like to ride more like 25 miles per hour. So my dear friends, the conclusion about this Jetson bike is this. It's not a bad bike. It's built very well. The construction of the frame is very solid. I like the hinge. The details are very nice, but there's one but. Just a very small bike. It's not for a person like me. I'm a tall person, I'm very heavy, and this bike is just not for me. I'll stick with electric, but this bike is good for like going around town, like zipping around. It has plenty of power for that, but don't expect long distance travel on this bike. That's my personal opinion, but overall Jetson brand is very good. I think they pay attention to details, build quality, and it looks like it'd be easy to service this bike, to remove this wheel, and this one's very easy. There's not much to it. So I don't know what else to add. I just wanted to make a little quick review, unboxing, but I'm not gonna ride this on a long distance, 10 miles or anything. But out of my last Jetson, the most cheaper one, I got like 11 miles on that one battery. I just want to show you guys how you transport this bike, how easy it's to fold it. I did it with one hand. Just release the latch here, fold it into place, and it locks over here with this magnets. Also, you can fold your pedals over your seat, and you see it's sitting on this rubber stand. It's pretty solid. It's very easy to transport this, even if you don't have like a hatchback vehicle like this, or like you can just put it in the trunk, and it's not heavy at all. I lifted it with one hand. What else I could add to you? Yeah, check it out, you know, Jetson bikes. Thank you for watching Nazareto's channel. I hope this video was helpful. If you're considering buying Jetson, definitely try out the Jetson bikes, and maybe you'll be happy. But I decided this bike is not for me. I'll stick with electric XP products. And guys and girls, see you in the next video. If you have any questions, put them down below.